I can barely bend my knees. Wow, I feel like I could like literally work out in these. I mean, they are flattering my booty a lot. Oh, but there's like a little teeny amount of dirt. So I know what you're thinking. Kathryn, do you even wear jeans? And I maybe wear jeans like twice a month, max. I don't like my legs being restricted. And number one, I hate shopping for jeans. It's just about the most demoralizing thing ever. You can think you have confidence and then you try on like 10 pairs of jeans and then you're like, wow, I never want to wear clothes again. Jeans are so hard to find, and apparently no regular jean designers understand that your butt might be bigger than your waist. I swear, I pick up all these pairs of jeans and it goes straight up like this. And I'm like, okay, so my butt is squished down and there's like a giant area of space around my waist. Like, this is not what I look for in pants. And belts are uncomfortable and annoying and I don't like to have to wear them. So I always have to size up in jeans because of my butt and thighs, and then my waist is like, woo, like we got space to move. And some jeans just have zero stretch to them. And when you're used to wearing leggings all the time, I just want some jeans with a little bit of stretch. I have tried Fashion Nova jeans, and those are the only jeans so far that have fit my waist well while having room for my legs. But it's good to find other options, and these two jean brands today are one, an activewear company making jeans, and a pair of jeans called Fit Jeans. That just tells you everything you need to know. So I got 3 pairs of jeans from Paragon at around $50 each, so a reasonable price. And I got 2 pairs of jeans from Fit Jeans because each one was $130. So if these aren't the best thing I've ever put on my body, I'm going to be very upset. So first, let's talk about the Fit Jeans because I just need to see if this is worth the money or not. So first of all, they're a Scandinavian brand and they literally shipped to me in 3 days. Like that deserves a round of applause. It came from Oslo, Norway to Nevada in the United States. 3 days. Also, the models on their website are like real people and they definitely have like quads and like thighs and like butts, and I'm like, yes, thank you. Like Fashion Nova jeans, I like them, but you go on the website and you're like, literally, who are these people? Because they're so photoshopped, it's actually ridiculous. And the models on the website are 5'8", so my Scandinavian roots are showing. So they have a ton of different styles, from ripped jeans, skinny jeans, high-waisted jeans, mom jeans, bootcut jeans. So they literally have everything, and they have like a few different styles of like skinny jeans. I tend to wear jeans that are like high-waisted and tight all the way down. They don't have normal jean sizing though. It is extra, extra small to large. So I was a little confused on what size to get. So I did get 1 small and 1 medium. It looked like the small was like a 2 to 4 and a medium was a 6. And I'm kind of between a 4 and a 6. I would tell you guys my normal jean size, but like I honestly have no clue. So all my measurements are down below, and I usually wear a 5 in Fashion Nova jeans. All right, let's try the most expensive ones. These are the 360 high-waisted jeans, and they were $140. I'm not someone who really cares about like designer anything, and I feel like I just bought designer jeans and it's literally hurting me. Like, it's so expensive. So these come in a size small, and I have them in the color azure blue. According to the website, they have a 4-way stretch. They have a medium thickness fabric, and they claim to have a recall technology, so it like always goes back to its normal shape. And it says they have a medium hold-in effect, which is probably like a medium like compression if we wanted to compare to leggings. They do seem to have a nice wash effect. It's not one color all the way down. The front pockets are fake, so I feel like they do that a lot. The booty pockets look good. They're like a nice like small size. They kind of have this like tapered line effect right here, which might be flattering on the booty. They also have a light color here, which light colors tend to look larger, so maybe a little booty enhancement, you know what I'm saying? And they definitely seem, oh wow, that's like super stretchy. They feel like jean material, but they're stretchy. Oh, look at that. Wow. So far so good. Next, I got their regular high-waisted jeans. That's like exactly what the name is on the website. These were $120, so about $20 cheaper than the other ones. This is the color Arctic. I love this like light blue color. This is probably one of my favorite jean colors. I did get these in a size medium just to test the sizing. So according to the website on these, they have a 2-way stretch as opposed to the 360 leggings had a 4-way stretch. So these Fit jeans have that same sideways stretch, but I'm not getting the same up and down stretch. That's definitely a difference between the regular high-waisted Fit jeans and the 360 high-waisted Fit jeans. And it does say they have a thicker fabric. I don't know what thicker is compared to, but maybe like just thicker compared to the other jeans. These ones also claim to have that recall technology and also a medium hold-in effect, so a medium compression. These ones are also a cotton polyelastane blend, but they have a little more polyester and a little less elastane, so might have to do with the stretchiness. These have the same fake front pockets. They seem pretty similar in the back, Pockets seem similar. I don't notice any real detail differences between these two, but I will do a little side-by-side comparison of the sizing as well, just so you guys can know like what's going on, how the medium and smalls compare to each other. Maybe that can help with other sizes as well. Okay, so I am wearing the size small in the azure blue. They definitely are super stretchy. Like, I feel like I could like literally work out in these, like, excuse me. There's no restriction going on. These are the 360 leggings, and they do definitely have a 360 stretch. I think they're good height on the waist. These are the size small, by the way, so I think the mediums are gonna be too big. They were definitely a little tight to get on the legs, but now that they're on, because they have so much stretch, it's really not an issue. They're definitely a long pair of jeans. I'll measure the inseam because these are a total full length on me, and usually jeans are just a little bit short because I am 5'9". But again, this is a Scandinavian brand, and my people of Scandinavia, they're pretty tall. My only thing is that, look at this. The waist is too big. This is supposed to be a size 2 to 4. And I do not like that little gapingness right here. Also, sorry if I'm out of breath. If you've ever tried on jeans before, like, it's just how it is. So yeah, the light detailing that goes around the butt, it definitely makes it flattering. I feel like these are like a super flattering pair of jeans, and they're super comfortable. I just like, I'm a little surprised that this was the smaller pair. Like, I thought I was between a size small and medium, and these are too big in the waist. So I wonder if I should be getting an extra small, but I already feel like I was kind of pulling these up on my legs. So I really don't think I'd be an extra small. So the booty pockets are super flattering. They're small, they don't take up your whole butt. So yeah, that makes them enhance the butt a little more. They're slightly on the side too, so maybe like expands your hips a little bit, gives you that like hourglass look. And because they don't have the front pockets, they're definitely not bulky here. So yeah, my main notes, they probably won't be good for you if you are shorter because they will be too long. And if you have a really small waist, these might not be perfect. I probably could fit into an extra small. I'm just gonna say, I probably could because of the waist and the amount of stretch. So if you really like these jeans, I would size down. I will have to return them because of this. Okay, so right off the bat, I'm gonna say if you're gonna invest in a pair of fit jeans, I would get the other ones, the 360. These definitely have a lot of stretch around. They definitely feel like they have a little more hold to them than the 360s, but because they don't have that like vertical stretch, I can definitely feel more tightness when I do this squat. Like, I feel like it's a little more tight. When I lift up my legs, just bend the knees, I definitely feel that tightness. In the 360s, there was no tightness anywhere. Both pairs feel very similar in the legs. So if you are going to get them, I would go off your waist size only because the leg part is super stretchy. That's not gonna be an issue, but the waist might be too big. So definitely go with your waist size, not your leg size. This is the medium, and it's like clearly way too big in the waist. This would be like a US size 6, I think. These are also a total full length on me, so they are really made for tall people. They are tight all the way down the legs, but they don't feel like totally restricting. These definitely feel like more of a true jean. So if you do like a little bit of stiffness, not that they're stiff, but you know, like compared to the stretchiness of the last ones, these definitely feel more like regular jeans. I do love the color of these, and I think the butt pockets are also really flattering. They're a similar size and just like shape and everything, so are flattering on the booty. I do feel like they make my legs look good. I don't usually love jeans, but honestly like these, and I do kind of like the absence of the front pockets, just makes it nice and flat. Both pairs go right about to my belly button, as you can see. I'm just gonna do an updated waist measurement because I haven't done one in a while. Okay, so my waist is about 26 inches. So this is the medium, and I did the flat measurement for you guys. And it looks okay in the front, but then you go to the back, and I definitely have a couple of inches back here, so. Just wanted to do a little color and detail comparison. This is the medium in the Arctic blue, and this is the small in the azure blue. Oh, hello, Peach. Are you coming to join the review? Okay, so as for details, the jeans look very similar. I keep wanting to say leggings because it's literally all I talk about. The pocket detailing is fake, like this is not a real pocket. The button looks pretty good quality. You do have a couple inches of the gusset below the zipper. Here's just a far away of the colors. This is definitely a truer like denim blue, and this is a nice lighter color, and you can see they both have kind of those like wash marks to them. Here's the back. They do have smaller pockets, which is usually flattering on the booty. They do have kind of a light zone around where your butt is. Probably should be should be pretty flattering there. They do have little belt loops, and then they have this little Fit Jeans kind of leather thingy right here. Just a little comparison on the size. I did line them up over here, and then we see over here it's just about like almost not even an inch bigger. This is the small, this is the medium. As for a flat measurement, the medium is about like almost 14 and the small is almost 13. So yeah, it is about an inch difference. And the crotch height, this is something I want to know sometimes because I'm like, how high-waisted is it really? Is about 11 to 12, and it is also 11 to 12 on the regular high-waisted jeans. So the inseam on the Fit Jeans is 29 inches. Next, we're gonna try Paragon denim. I think Paragon is the first activewear brand I've seen to make jeans, which is really cool. I don't know if they actually are the first one, but it's the first one that's like coming to mind for me. They do say that their denim has a lot of stretch and it is made with athletes in mind. So hopefully that means like your legs are gonna fit and maybe your butt will not be squished down for once. I would hope that an activewear brand would be inclusive of like thighs and butts. So glad that they at least mentioned that because that's definitely something I was looking for while reviewing these. So these come in normal waist sizes, which I've literally never known for myself. Like I've been anywhere from like a 24 to like a 28, like I have no clue. So I ordered both 24 and 26 because that was supposed to be like 4 to 6. These are the authentic high-rise denim, and I got these in a size 6. This is the color Sky, and they're $48, so definitely a reasonable price for a pair of jeans. So far, it looks like the waistband is slightly tapered, which is a good sign. Everything looks to be pretty high quality. These do have actual front pockets, which is super nice. It actually says the fabric composition in the label, so I got 24W. I don't know what that means. 24 waist. And these are cotton poly spandex, so very similar to the Fit Jeans. These are also giving me a good amount of stretch. Okay, we're not getting as much stretch this way as you can see, but definitely this way. So less stretch in the Fit Jeans. This is a really cool wash. It's definitely faded, but it has like darker spots kind of around like the seams of everything. Okay, so I'm stupid, and the last ones were actually the True Blue in a size 24. I will put that on the screen that I messed up. But these are the Sky in a size 26. So I did get 24 and 26. The waistband again looks tapered on these. These are the exact same jeans except just a different wash. This is like a super like faded, almost white jean. I actually have like some little marks on mine, which is interesting because you'd like just watch me take it out of the bag. Okay, this is gonna be like barely even noticeable, but there's like a little teeny amount of dirt on them. They also have like some little dots on the back that like also look like dirt. So I'll do a size comparison between the 26 and the 24s. So these are the Paragon jeans, and both of these jeans compared to the Fit Jeans definitely have more of like a worn in washed look to them. These are the True Blue and the 24. These are the Skies in a 26. I feel like these have a more like a true jean feel than the Fit Jeans ones. They have one of the little tiny boy pockets that no one ever puts anything in. They have real front pockets for sure. They have an embroidered label into the jeans here. Everything is the same on the Sky Blue. They are the same jeans. And here's the back. They also have decently small kind of like angled out pockets. Should be flattering on the booty. Here's a close-up of some of the seams. They definitely feels like a true thick denim. Like it's actually like pretty hefty. So that's good. And yeah, I like both colors. Here is a reference for sizing. The top pair is the 24, and again, it's about an inch shorter than the bottom pair, which is a 26. And they are both the same length. Okay, so the waistband on the 24 is about like 11 to 12, maybe 11 and a half. And the crotch height is 11 inches. And the waist length for the 26 is about a 12 and a half. And crotch height is the same. It's about 11 inches. And the inseam on the Paragon jeans is 28 inches. Okay, so these are the size 24 in True Blue. And let me tell you, these were quite the ordeal to get on. I definitely think that these are just a smidge small. I can barely bend my knees, like this is like pretty uncomfortable. And when I do that, it's like really tight on my butt too. I definitely felt like I was at risk for breaking these when I was putting them on. They do, however, fit in the waist. You see my problem now. Tight everywhere, but good in the waist. I really hope the 26 don't betray me and they're also good in the waist because this feels pretty good. These are definitely more similar to the regular Fit Jeans high-waisted. Definitely feel like normal jeans, except these do feel thicker. Definitely a little less stretchy. This all might change when I try on the medium, but I think it's probably pretty true. They are super soft. I think a little bit softer than the Fit Jeans. The waist is a perfect height. This is right where I want my jeans to go, right to my belly button. I mean, they are flattering my booty a lot, even though I feel like they're pretty tight, but the little pockets are good. They're slightly high, so they give your butt kind of a lifting effect. Slightly outwards, so it flatters your hips for like an hourglass figure. They don't have that same like light wash around the butt that the Fit Jeans do. These ones, it's like literally so hard to lift my leg up. This is all I can do. These ones are definitely not quite as long as the Fit Jeans, but they are basically a full length on me, so that's good enough for me. The waist is slightly lower than the Fit Jeans too. The Fit Jeans went a teeny bit above my belly button. These are right at my belly button. So yeah, I'll keep you updated on sizing because I'm gonna try on the 26 next, but this one's definitely a little bit tight. A little close-up of the waist. It definitely does come in and really like hold you in. So if you like tapered jean waistbands, these definitely got it. All right, so I'm definitely glad I got the 26 because these fit a lot better. The legs feel a lot less tight. They're a lot less restricting. I can actually move them this time. They're still not as stretchy as the Fit Jeans 360, but they do have a good amount of stretch. Still flattering on the booty. They still are about like an ankle length on me. The waist is good, but I feel like because these are a little bit of a thicker, like true denim, they're not staying up quite as well as the Fit Jeans. Like the Fit Jeans, even though they had the gaping in the waist, they were just so like hugging to my body that they just weren't going anywhere. These, I feel like when I like bend down a little bit, like, and get back up, I definitely have to like pull them back up. So they're definitely not quite staying exactly where I want them to be, which is a pet peeve of mine with jeans. So yeah, I think that they're a good jean and they're definitely like good for thighs and butts, but they still probably could be like a tiny bit stretchier and maybe just have like a little bit more hold so that they could stay up a little better. So I don't really know if it's true to size or not, because like, I don't know what my jean size is, but I guess when I measured my waist, it was a 26, and this is a 26. I guess true to size, but just keep in mind with my measurements. This one, definitely look at both your hip measurements, like thigh measurements and waist to determine your size, because the waist will not be enough, just like the Fit Jeans was. So yeah, here's a close-up on the waist. It just has a teeny bit of extra space back here. It seems tight on my waist, but definitely feel like I am pulling them up a little bit. And lastly, I got the authentic high-rise mom jean. I also got these in a size 26. I figured like might as well be a little oversized. And also the mom jeans were pretty picked over by the time I got to them. They definitely sold out of size 24 to 26 very soon. So I definitely didn't buy these like at launch time or anything. I also had to get them in the indigo color, and I don't love like a dark style mom jean. I feel like mom jeans should be like a light wash. But these also definitely have a tapered waistband. They look pretty high-waisted. Same front pockets with a little tiny pocket. Still have a good amount of side-to-side stretch, and then not a whole lot of up and down stretch. I also want to mention, they do mention on their website that the True Blue is going to be their stretchiest wash, and as you get darker into like the indigos and blacks, it's less stretchy. This is kind of a thing, even with leggings, the more dye you have, the more stiff a material becomes. So I do like that they mentioned that, because that's just a helpful thing to note. That's also why I prefer lighter jeans a lot of the time, because they are a little bit stretchier and I don't like them to be super restricting. So yeah, I'll probably cuff these at the bottom, but let's try them on. Here are the mom jeans. They're definitely a darker wash, but you can see they definitely just feel like a full-on denim like the other jeans. These still are about a 12.5-inch waistband and the same 11-inch rise. I think I've been calling that inseam. We know that it's rise, okay, sorry. Let me tell you, I am glad I'm trying these on last, because I am so tired of putting on tight jeans. Like, this is worse than trying on like 15 pairs of leggings, which I often do. So these are the mom jeans. They have a high-waisted fit about to my belly button, just like the other ones. The waist is very similar to the 26. This is a 26, but to the 26 in these skinny jeans. A little bit of room back here in the waist, but like really just like a couple fingers worth. They definitely are a relaxed fit. As you can see, I'm gonna step back here. So I did cuff them because I prefer to cuff my mom jeans, but when I cuff them, I feel like they're a little bit short. So I kind of wish they were a little bit longer, because this is what they are not cuffed, and like they're not quite long enough. So then when you cuff them, they're just like kind of an awkward length, if you ask me. Like I feel like they could just be like an inch or two longer. So yeah, they're definitely loose around the knees, which gives you a lot more stretch and room. There's also some room around the crotch, so it's just like a little bit bigger here. It's still pretty snug around the butt, and it has the same like small booty pockets, so that's flattering. I've noticed the waistband kind of like dips in the back. I don't know if it's because of like my butt, if it's because how they're designed, who knows. But yeah, these are definitely a lot more comfortable. I definitely would prefer them in a light wash. I feel like they look kind of weird in the dark wash. Like that's just me personally. Like comment down below if you agree, but I don't know, I don't love the dark wash. But I do like the fit, and I feel like they're definitely super comfortable. So if I had to go with a pair from Paragon, I definitely like the mom jeans. So that is it for my first ever jeans review. It was definitely fun to try something new, so give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed this. I think at the end of the day, the fit jeans were better just because they did stay up really well, and I definitely feel like they were accommodating to bigger thighs because they're so stretchy. The Paragon ones, they just felt like a little bit restricting, and the waist was like a little bit big, so I was like a little bit let down by them. I think if I was to choose between Paragon and Fashion Nova, still go with Fashion Nova because their jeans just fit me really well. The fit jeans didn't fit me perfectly, but I think if I did size down to that extra small, they'd probably be okay. And because they were so stretchy, like wasn't an issue with legs. So yeah, I hope that was informative and helpful. Let me know if you have any questions down below, and make sure to subscribe if you liked this video, and comment down below what you want to see me review next. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!